We didn't start, we actually started here, but I said normally I would start down here and I would just troll around here. But, you know, we went and looked. We didn't put a lot more in the water, we looked where it was. Today that's what we did again, but we would come out and where you find out is okay, all of a sudden you're in 4 feet and you're going way out here, 3.5, 4 feet, just pushes you way out in the water. And actually there's another little one in here. And then there's the big one. It's got a little one on the side here, and then it goes way out. And it's got one down here on the side.
Well, where did we throw the marker then? We threw the marker here?
Somebody got a pencil and paper?
Oh, wait.
And out here and comes along down there. And you come along here and all of a sudden that thing comes out. Yep. Back in. And there's a little one, a real short one.
Yeah.
Goes back in. Then you come out, there's a finger off, little something on the side, it comes in, then you come way out. And this thing is like that. Then there's something out there like that. And it kind of rounds in there like that. And this is where that water pipe is for some deep water.
We had a marker here.
No. Our marker, when we repeated the pass, we had a marker right there. And I think the marker was over here, if I remember right.
Okay.
But remember, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think it was on the end of that.
No, well, that was with you. You guys.
Oh, okay.
Right. When you were in the boat, we had the marker out here. This is where the marker when you were in the boat. When I had Bill and Rick with me, we had a marker on the end of this and a marker over here.
We had another one out, and I thought it was out here. Maybe not.
We might have put one out here. That's possible. I don't remember for sure.
We came along with 400s.
Right, the 400 just kind of a little bit here and a little bit here, and then you started out here. The 400, you come out, you know, something like that. And then each lure progressively took you farther out. And that's, you know, what we found was right here, the lines are close together. We never found where the contact point is, and you'd have to go back, because that's all of the bigger walleyes we took come off. I think it may be as far out as here. I'm not sure. It's somewhere right in this area, I believe. I don't know. Here, the contact point, they were taking smallmouth. We made 2 passes in a row and got 2 northern over there. We had that when you and Rick were with me, you know, to show that we're making straight line passes. It appears that we were contour trolling because we're making this pass, coming out, and making this pass. It looks like we're contour trolling that, but that's not what. So I threw the marker over here, so now it looked like we were making, you know, straight line passes over there, and we took 3 fish off of there yesterday afternoon, all small, you know, nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, right.
But the fact, and then, you know, having the no-bow line, we know how much line is there, we know the lure, how deep it is. We can duplicate that pass again and again, and if we need, you know, if it would have been some smallmouth or something, we'd have gone back and
If you
cast
hit
it.
a big fish, you would have cast it.
Absolutely.
Because we figured that point would be out here.
It appears above the water.
Yeah.
See, your eyes lead you there. You see this, all of this above the water, and you think, wow, that's it. That's why I said normally we would start back here, but due to time limitations, we started over here. But you would start back here, looking around, see what drives you out into the deeper water. You keep looking, what drives you out there, what goes out the farthest. Look for the biggest feature. This was it. We worked this whole shoreline, but this is where we spent most of our time, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest feature in the lake.
Okay. Yeah, the pipe was here.
Right, that's where that water pipe, and then actually there's the other one, you know, there's that other one. We didn't work it. Bill and I looked at it a little this afternoon. Terry was over there, but there's, you know, another structure situation sitting over there. That's right.
Is this the point you're coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that goes out, you know, 24, 26 feet all the way around there. But when you look at this, this is real flat off at the end. It's kind of nondescript over here, But you've got this, it's flat this way, but you got a good break this way. The best break is in here, coming this way. That somewhere on this side of that finger is probably the contact point. Until we sit there and really work at it, we don't know for sure. But that is probably where it's at. Just, we went off the end of it, nothing, but this come up out of, what did that come out of? About 22 feet of water.
Yeah, 22 feet.
And then it was about 6 or 7 feet on top, depending on where you were. I mean, if you come away in here, it was 5. And then it dropped down to 26 feet on this side. And, pretty good rate. This isn't bad. And then you come in here, and there's a little slot, and where that water pipe is, and then you come back out here on the next one. And this one, now all of these others have been flat off of the end. This one over here appears to have it's flat on the sides, but it's wide. It's a matter of where on the end are they at. Does it clear up what your question?
Yeah, I think that's we do.
Yeah, I put the markers.
About
Right, you run your small lures to get an idea where things are. Once you know, now you throw that marker up shallow. You don't want it in your way when you're making straight line passes. Now I know that if this is here, I know everything that inside there is shallow. I know that. I've worked that. I know there's nothing there. I also use it, I get a shoreline reference between this marker, gauge my distance from the marker out here, get something over here, like there's that shore station with had a pontoon boat sitting on it. Yeah. Line that up. I use a shoreline reference so I can make that straight line pass. I'm coming out of deep water, walking over that finger, going back into deep water. Same thing. Down here it's a little short. We actually put the lines out here and made the turn and straightened them out, because I couldn't have let them out and straightened them out and got over there. But this way we were able to do that. We come out of the deep water, walk over there, and go the other way. We actually, if you recall, we did make these passes too, just to show you what we were doing. But this is the pass to make, not this, because this is flat off the end. This one is sort of flat off the end. The break is on the side.
On the shore side. Okay.
Don't look like that. This doesn't look like this at all either. But this looks like that point of land comes out, and it goes back. It comes out, and there's a little shoulder there, and then it comes out like that, and then out like this, and back in. Actually, this over a little bit, and then out like this, and back in, and then it almost looks like a cross out there. I mean, it's, not exact. But if you look at that map, you never have a clue. But the map is only a guide. It tells you where the deep water is. It gives you a hint to structure. It's up to you and me to go out there and map it and find out what's really there.
Well, I can't ask about anything. I know other structures in here.
Well,
really don't.
I looked at this a little bit. There wasn't much there. This is a big, shallow, flat bay in here. I just hit this at the end of the day the other day coming in. I didn't really see anything exciting. This and this over here, Vic looked at him. He took a couple of fish off, and you'd have to talk to Vic about that. But it's not great, but there might be something there. It just bears further investigation. Over here, right, there's this beach. This thing swings way out here, but it's flat. And once again, that's when Bill and I were coming in yesterday afternoon. It's very flat. Whether it reaches the deep water and has a drop off, I don't know. You can only do so much in a limited amount of time. But we know that this thing comes off the beach, it sticks way out here, comes in. There's something maybe there. Maybe nothing at all. We'd have to go out and actually map it, and an official tell us if it's any good.
Deeper water, right?
It's just all uniform. There's nothing different there. Nothing, it's like flat. There's no sharp break into the deep water. It's all just kind of, it recedes down into the water. Nothing different. They need something different to lead them up, and it doesn't appear to be anything. There may be something there that I didn't see, that if we investigated and looked it out, there might be something, but I didn't see anything when I come by there the other day. But, to look at the map, absolutely, you would look at this, if
you had time.
and you check it out. When we go on a lake, what do? We take and break the lake down, pick 3 or 4 structures, we're gonna work these structures, the biggest ones in the lake, the biggest ones are most likely to produce fish, and we're gonna work them real hard. This is a small lake, it's only 700 acres, but we can't fish 700 acres in a day. But we can fish 3 structure situations. If we pick this, this, and this, we can fish them in a day. You know, we can fish them hard because, you know, you don't fish it in a half an hour. You know, you spend a good 2 hours working this out, you know, and now, okay, if there's no fish there, and I think it's good, I may go over and look at this, and I'll check this one out. Nothing there, I'll come back. This is the biggest and best looking, I'll come back to this one. No fish, I may look at this one, but I'll keep coming back to the biggest one, and because I believe sooner or later the fish will be there, and they'll tell me. And that's what happened. The fish have been here every day. This has been the best structure. I've never seen or heard anybody catching fish off of here. We've taken fish off of this one. We've taken fish off of this one over here. This looks nondescript, but that's actually a very good. It's not like it would, you know, it doesn't look like that. Comes out, you know, out of that, where that pipe is here. And a little, and then sort of like this on the end and back in. You know, it's more like that. And what this one, it's flat off the sides, and the brakes appear to be off the end of it. You know, I did not, I have not fished that. I just took Bill over there and showed him how to map it. John Bales has fished it hard, taking